Okay, so get this. It's the holidays, right?
Mm.
You're surrounded by all this amazing food,
Oh, yeah.
and you really want to enjoy it.
Of course.
But without that, I ate way too much feeling afterward.
Huh.
We're going to help you out with that today.
Sounds good.
We're diving deep
Uh-huh.
into Chapter 1
Yeah.
of Self-Care for the Holidays.
I love that book.
It's all about mindful eating during the holidays.
Especially during the holidays, right?
Especially.
So much temptation everywhere.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So this is going to be like your guide
Okay.
to enjoying every single bite,
Love it.
but not overdoing it.
You know, what I think is so cool about this chapter is
Yeah.
it doesn't treat mindful eating like some kind of diet.
Right.
It's not about restricting yourself, really.
Yeah.
It's more about, like, changing how we think about food.
Okay, so how do we do that? What is mindful eating, especially when we're like,
Especially when we're...
faced with all that holiday goodness?
Right. I mean, it's easy to say slow down. But how do we actually do that?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, like surrounded by all those temptations.
Exactly. Well, that's where this whole deep dive thing comes in, right?
Right.
The book really emphasizes the science behind it all.
Yep.
Like how our bodies actually tell us when we're full.
Mm.
It's not just to use about willpower.
Right.
It's about working with our bodies,
Interesting.
not against them.
So you're saying there's like a biological reason why we feel stuffed?
There is. It's not just like a feeling.
Oh, wow.
There's actual science behind it.
Okay, tell me more.
Okay. So there are these hormones,
Okay.
ghrelin and leptin.
Leptin. Okay.
Ghrelin makes you feel hungry.
Okay.
And leptin is the one that tells you you're full. But the thing is, when we eat too fast, our bodies don't have time to register those signals.
Makes sense.
So we end up overeating.
Oh, wow.
Because we don't even realize we're full.
You know what? I'm totally guilty of that,
I think we all are.
especially during the holidays.
It's like you just inhale everything.
Yeah.
You don't even taste it.
It's true. It's true.
But that's the thing. If we just slow down a little,
Yeah.
it can make a huge difference. Like, put your fork down between bites.
Yeah.
Have a sip of water.
Right.
Chat with someone. These little things,
Okay.
they really help your body catch up.
So it's not about like, saying no to everything.
No, not at all.
It's more about like actually enjoying the experience.
Exactly.
I love that the book says, like, let the flavors waltz around your taste buds.
Ah,
I mean, what's the science behind that?
that's such a great way to put it.
It's a good one.
Because it really is like a dance.
Right.
When you slow down and savor each bite,
Mm-hmm.
you're using all your senses.
Oh, okay.
Taste, smell, texture.
Right.
It makes the food taste better,
Interesting.
and it helps you feel more satisfied.
So it's about being present
In the moment.
in the moment.
In the moment, yeah.
Yeah.
And being mindful of what you're eating.
That makes a lot of sense.
It does.
And then you start to notice those little cues.
Right, the little signals your body's sending.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm actually full now.
Right.
Instead of just eating until your plate's empty.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Something else that really stuck with me from this chapter
Okay.
is realizing that, there are all these different reasons why we eat,
Oh, yeah.
especially during the holidays.
Yeah, it's not always about hunger.
Right? It's like the emotions.
The emotion.
The traditions.
The tradition.
The pressure to eat everything.
Yeah, you have to try everything.
Exactly.
So how do we deal with that mindfully?
Well, the book has some good advice on that.
Okay.
It talks about setting boundaries,
Okay.
both with ourselves and with those well-meaning relatives
Oh, I like that.
who are always trying to get you to eat more.
Yeah, they always want to feed you
You do.
more and more.
More and more. So any tips on how to, like, politely decline
Oh, yeah.
without, like,
Without hurting anyone's feelings.
Right. Like, I always feel bad saying no to that extra slice of pie,
I know what you mean.
especially when Grandma made it.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Well, the book suggests
Okay.
just being honest and polite.
All right.
Like, that looks amazing, but I'm saving room for dessert.
I like that.
Or, thank you so much, but I'm really enjoying what I have right now. Just simple things like that
Yeah.
can make a big difference.
Okay, so being assertive
Yes.
but kind.
Assertive but kind, exactly.
Right, and putting yourself first.
You have to prioritize your own well-being.
Right, that's a good point.
It's not selfish.
It's not selfish, yeah.
It's about respecting your body.
We always feel pressured
We do.
to please everyone during the holidays,
Yeah.
but it's good to put ourselves first.
It is, especially when it comes to food.
Yeah, for sure.
It's your body.
Yeah, I love that this chapter really emphasizes that.
Yeah, I think it's an important message.
It is.
It's interesting. The book also talks about how, like, our surroundings can actually affect how much we eat.
Oh, really?
Like, think about it.
Right.
Are you more likely to overeat in a crazy busy place? Or, like, somewhere calm and quiet?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I think I definitely eat more when I'm like distracted
Right.
or feeling rushed.
Exactly. When we're stressed or distracted, we're not paying attention to those hunger cues.
Makes sense?
So we just keep eating,
Right.
even though we might actually be full.
So creating a mindful eating environment
Yes.
is just as important as slowing down
Absolutely.
and paying attention to our bodies.
It all works together?
So are there things we can do to like
Oh, yeah.
make our environment more mindful?
Definitely. Even during the holidays.
Okay, give me some tips.
Yes.
Because I am all about avoiding that food coma,
I hear you.
especially during the holidays.
Well, first things first.
Okay.
Minimize distractions. Turn off the TV. Put your phone away.
Right.
Create a space where you can actually focus on the food. You know? No scrolling through Instagram while you're eating.
Oh, guilty.
I think we all do it.
I do.
But it really does make a difference
Okay.
when you're actually present.
What about like
Yeah.
setting the table?
Oh, that's a good one.
Does that matter?
It does. The book suggests using real plates and silverware
Okay.
instead of paper or plastic.
Interesting.
It's about creating a sense of ritual. Like, this meal is special.
Good.
You're going to take your time and enjoy it.
I like that.
Yeah, it's a small change, but it can shift your mindset.
Yeah, it's like turning an ordinary meal
Right.
into a special occasion.
Exactly.
I like that.
And speaking of special occasions,
Yeah.
you know, those holiday buffets and potlucks.
Oh, the ultimate test.
Right.
So much food.
So much food.
How do you not pile your plate up?
It's tough.
It is.
But the book says the key is to have a plan.
Okay, a plan.
Don't just start grabbing everything that looks good.
Right.
Take a moment, look at everything.
Scout it out.
Scout it out, exactly.
Okay.
And then choose a few things you really want.
Be selective.
Be selective
All right.
and start with smaller portions.
That's a good idea.
You can always go back for more.
That's something I need to work on.
I think a lot of us do.
Yeah, I always feel like I have to clean my plate.
Yeah, that clean plate club mentality.
It's hard to break.
It is, but it's important to remember it's okay to leave food on your plate. You're not wasting food.
Okay.
You're listening to your body.
That's a good point.
And if you're really worried about wasting it,
Yeah.
offer it to someone else or take it home.
Good ideas.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've talked about the environment
Yes.
and navigating buffets.
Right.
But the book also talks about like
It does.
the mental and emotional side of mindful eating.
Yes, it's not just about the physical stuff.
Okay, so tell me more about that.
Well, it emphasizes gratitude.
Gratitude.
Yeah, being thankful for the food,
Okay.
the people who prepared it,
Right.
the fact that you get to enjoy this meal.
I like that.
It's a simple shift, but it can make a big difference.
So how do we do that?
Just take a moment before you eat
Okay.
to really appreciate everything.
Express that gratitude.
Express it, yeah,
Okay.
and engage in conversation with the people around you.
Connect with people.
Connect with people, exactly.
Right. Sometimes we get so caught up in the food.
We do.
We forget to like
Yeah,
actually talk to each other.
exactly. Put your phones down.
Right.
Enjoy the company.
I love that.
It's what the holidays are all about.
Yeah, connection.
Connection, yeah.
So being present in the moment,
Yes,
both with the food and the people.
absolutely.
Okay, I think we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
From the science to the practical tips
Yeah.
to the whole gratitude thing.
It's a lot to think about.
It is, but there's one more thing I wanted to touch on.
Okay.
It's about finding other activities
Oh, good point.
that can shift our focus away from just food.
Yes, the book talks about that too.
Right, because the holidays are about so much more
They are
than just eating.
so much more.
So what are some alternative activities?
Well, the book has a bunch of ideas
Okay.
from classic traditions
Uh-huh.
to more creative stuff.
Give me some examples.
Okay, so for the active folks,
Yeah.
go for a walk after a meal,
Okay.
organize a game of football,
Right.
or even go ice skating.
Fun, festive.
And then for those who prefer to relax,
Okay.
board games, puzzles, holiday movies,
Love it.
or just curl up with a good book.
Perfect for a cozy night in.
Exactly.
And what about for the creative types?
Oh, there's tons of options.
Right.
Holiday crafts, baking cookies,
Right.
even putting on a family talent show.
I love that.
It's about creating those memories.
Yeah, shared experiences.
Shared experiences, exactly.
Not just focusing on the food.
Right.
So it's all about finding that balance
It is.
between enjoying the food
Yeah.
and doing other things that bring us joy.
Exactly. Making the holidays your own. You know, while we've been talking about all this,
Yeah.
I keep thinking about how it all connects to the bigger picture.
Okay.
It's not just about the holidays, right?
Right.
It's about having a good relationship with food
Yeah,
all year round.
I agree. The holidays just make us more aware of it.
They do.
But these mindful eating ideas can help us anytime,
Exactly.
not just during, November and December.
Yeah, it's not like a diet you go on and off.
Right. It's more like a lifestyle.
Exactly. It's a journey. Yeah. You're always learning and adjusting.
So not about being perfect.
Yeah.
It's about making small changes
Yes.
that we can actually stick with.
Sustainable changes. Yeah.
Okay, so what are some ways to make mindful eating part of our everyday lives?
Well, the book has some good tips for that.
Okay, let's hear them.
One of the biggest things is meal planning.
Meal planning, okay.
It sounds simple,
Yeah,
but it can make a huge difference.
I can see that.
Like, you have a plan for the week,
right,
so you're less likely to just grab whatever's easiest.
when you're hungry and tired.
Exactly. And the book even suggests
Okay.
making it a family activity.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, choose recipes together,
Right.
get everyone involved.
I like that, so it's not a chore.
Right, exactly.
Okay. What'll
Another big one is having the right food at home.
makes sense.
Like, if your pantry is full of junk food,
Yeah.
you're more likely to eat it.
It's true, out of sight, out of mind, right?
Exactly. So get rid of the tempting stuff
Okay.
and stock up on healthy, delicious foods.
Foods you actually enjoy.
Foods you enjoy, yeah.
Okay, so meal planning and stocking the kitchen.
Yes.
Any other tips?
The book also talks about really tuning into your body.
Okay, like listening to those hunger cues.
Yes, knowing the difference between real hunger
Right.
and emotional hunger.
That's a tough one.
It is, but it's important.
So how do we get better at that?
Well, the book suggests checking in with yourself
Okay.
before you eat.
Like asking yourself, am I really hungry?
Exactly. Or am I eating for another reason?
Like boredom or stress?
Right. And if you're not truly hungry,
Yeah.
find another way to deal with those feelings.
Okay, like going for a walk or calling a friend.
Exactly. Or doing something you enjoy.
So healthier coping mechanisms.
Healthier coping mechanisms, yes.
That makes sense.
And speaking of taking care of yourself,
Yeah.
the book also talks about stress management.
Oh, that's huge, especially during the holidays.
It is. When we're stressed,
Yeah.
we tend to make bad choices.
Food choices, yeah.
Yeah. So it's important to prioritize self-care.
Self-care. Oh,
Things that help you relax and recharge.
like exercise, yoga, spending time in nature.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anything that makes you feel good.
And it doesn't have to be complicated.
No. Even a few minutes a day can make a difference.
It's good to know.
It all adds up.
Yeah, so taking care of ourselves
Yes.
helps us make better food choices.
It does. It's all connected.
It is our physical health,
Yeah.
our mental health,
Yes.
our relationship with food.
It all plays a role.
Wow, this chapter really brings it all together.
It does. It's a holistic approach.
I like that.
It's not just about what you eat. It's about how you live.
So, as we wrap up this deep dive,
Okay.
what are the key takeaways for our listeners?
I'd say the most important thing is mindful eating is not about deprivation.
Okay.
It's about enjoying food.
Right. But enjoying it consciously,
Consciously, yes.
slowing down, savoring,
Yes.
honoring our bodies,
Exactly.
and finding that joy in nourishing ourselves.
I love that. It's a journey.
A journey, not a destination.
Right? You keep learning and growing.
And remember,
Yeah.
small changes can make a big difference.
They can.
So start with one or two things
Okay.
and see how it goes.
See how it feels.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Of course. It's been fun.
It has, and we hope this helps you all
Yes.
create a more enjoyable relationship with food.
During the holidays and beyond.
Exactly. Remember,
What's the most important ingredient?
awareness,
Awareness and intention.
savor every bite, connect with loved ones,
Yes.
and enjoy that journey of mindful eating.